can Brazil possibly recoup what it spent on the games? We'll get the first answer when the whistle blows at this year's final. As for whether the money was worth it, well, as Stephen Gibbs reports, only time will tell.
The World Cup has begun, and so far for Brazil it's been a good start. The national side beating Croatia 3-1 in the opening game. But economically, is the country set to win or lose? Brazil has already spent around $11 billion on the games, more than double the amount South Africa spent hosting the last tournament in 2010. $3.5 billion, 3 times initial estimates, has been spent on refurbishing or building from scratch 12 stadiums to FIFA standards. The Brazilian government insists that the country will reap back as much as 5 times its initial investment, partly through improved efficiency as a result of better infrastructure and increased employment associated with those projects. But those that oppose the cup, they were protesting in Rio the day the tournament began, say that huge amounts of public money have already been lost to corruption, and that the only sure winner of the games will be FIFA, which is set to make a record $1.5 billion profit.
Brazil is expected to spend $11 billion on the Cup. The country will be left in debt, and we have built a whole lot of white elephants, enormous stadiums in places where they are not needed.
Keenly aware of public doubts, President Dilma Rousseff went on national TV the previous evening to reassure Brazilians that what was about to take place represented good value for money.
I want to stress that the airports, the metros, the bus systems, the stadiums are not going to be taken away by the visitors to our country. They will remain here for the benefit of us all. A World Cup lasts just a month. The benefits last a lifetime.
The truth is, the economic benefit or otherwise of big sporting events like this are notoriously difficult to calculate until years after the event has taken place.
Some of the most instantly tangible gains may even depend on the scores on the pitch. Statistically, the stock exchanges of countries that win the World Cup see a short-term rise immediately after the final. But whether the Brazilian team wins or doesn't, the long-term profit or loss of the tournament will only be known long after this party's over. Stephen Gibbs, CCTV, Rio de Janeiro.